Oh, okay, we here. Hello, beautiful people. It's been a minute since me and Tati linked up on the live, but I'm so excited that we were able to reconnect again. For those of you who missed Tati and I lives, if you go on my YouTube channel, I have a section, a category that says live streams, and I have all of our lives over there. But so before the summer started, right, Tati and I were talking to so many talented people, and we had some really good conversations.
Yeah.
And then we linked up in the summer. In the summertime, Tati actually visited Roatan. And we got a lot of projects coming up. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's live, right?
Yay!
Cool. So, Tati, let's go back to some of the people. Let's do a recap of the guests that we've had before the
Yeah.
summer started.
Okay. So, who was the first person again?
Was it Jesus?
I know we had Norma. Oh, we had Norma, and we also had Alexa from. She does a lot of the Instagram.
Yeah, Alexa Darling.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
Her spirit, her energy, her light is just. And we actually started with those two fire houses. Like, ah, I was just,
Okay.
it was just meant to be, they immediately we reached out, they was like, let's do this. It was let me think about it. It was like, let's do this. I was like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So they came and they shared what they've been doing, how they've been honoring their roots. They shared about how they are trying to raise the community by,
Hmm.
doing better themselves. Um,
Yeah,
it was just a very rich experience with them two starting first,
it
right?
was.
And then who else we had? We had Arnold come.
We had Arna Guti from Garifuna Aerobics, right?
Yeah,
Yes. And we had, remember what we had Isidra, Savio, and Sulma. Oh man, that was so like fire. It was so like
yeah.
I think that was the most motivated I felt during the live streams.
I forgot
Yes.
we was on live. Like,
Yeah. Right?
yes, remember we didn't even hit live yet when we were
We
still.
we were talking for like 10 minutes straight before we realized that we didn't hit the live button. And of course, my wonderful co-host, now she's talking. She
Yes,
say hi, mama.
hi. Oh,
So
okay.
she's about to be one. So now she makes a lot of noise. I'm waiting for her dad to come so I can pass her to him.
Oh, and remember when we did the segment for pandemic mamas? So Julie was
Yes.
there and Juju. Oh my God. And
Yes.
then all the kids was like at the end, like,
Yeah. Showing off and showing out all the babies.
yes. Then we had Rochelle. Rochelle also came, gave us some
Yes.
tips and tricks.
Yes.
Come
Yes. Okay, mama. Okay. All right. But yes, we had a mirror too, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You were there.
But man, so yeah, shout out to every. Okay, mama. Okay. All right. All right. Let's drink some water. I just want to say thank you to everybody who actually, who accepted our invite to come on the show, like for real.
Yes.
And so this summer, Tati went to Roatan. And first of all, that trip almost didn't happen, right?
Oh my God. Talk about intuition, the Garifuna intuition. That one was so interesting. Let me just share this one so quick because
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys experienced the delay with the passport. So there was like a major delay. And I was like,
Mhm.
I don't know if this is gonna be possible. I remember I reached out to you and I think you said you had a dream that I was there.
I did. I did.
You're like, oh, you coming? No, I just see it. You here? And at first I was like, no way. Everywhere I was going, it was like, no, no, no,
Mm-hmm.
no way. I even got home, and I was looking, and I was like, still no one responded to me. And then finally, someone reached out, and they was like, all right, we're gonna send you the passport in 24
Uh-huh.
hours. I was like, and that's how I
Yes.
made it. That's how I made it to Roatan for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But I did experience some severe anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
So that was another challenge, just getting on the plane and making it through. And then to get to Roatan, because I went to I landed in Honduras. So to get to Roatan, it didn't dawn on me there was gonna be a tiny plane. And I'm already struggling with my anxiety, but I know what to do with myself. I'm like hitting myself throughout the plane ride. And then when I see that small plane, I say, oh no, I'm not going to Roatan. There's no way I'm gonna go in that little tiny plane. And then when I got on the plane, oh my God, my anxiety just picked up so much more. And I said, yo no puedo hacer esto. I was getting out. And everyone, like the people there, they grabbed me. They were like, what's wrong with you? And I said, I can't do this plane. I can't do this plane. And they were like, sit down. You can do it. So I sat down, and I just remember closing my eyes and calling on my grandmother. And then I started hearing like baranda music. That was her type of music every time she used to do the fiddles and stuff. So just heard the music, and I started to speak to her, and she was like, I never left you. I never left you. I'm here. I'm here. You going to be okay? You're going to be okay. And I was just like this. And de repente me fui a dormir. I'm like, I fell out. And it was like one stop on one island, and then it was Roatan. So when I finally got to you, you don't know, I was just so grateful. So it was really an interesting experience, but it was amazing. I really got to understand the Garifuna spirituality in full effect, in living color. I'm telling you
That
guys, I
it
felt
was
all.
crazy because it wasn't just Tati who made it. Okay, so Arnold from Garifuna Aerobics was there, Tati
Yes.
was there, and Teeny at the same time. When I tell y'all goosebumps all over, I mean, man, it was crazy. My phone got stolen while y'all was there. Remember?
Yes.
So my phone got stolen, and I was there crying and so upset because you do everything on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember all of us getting together like, no, we gonna find that phone. And it wasn't like we gonna find it on like on the natural level. It was like, no, we're gonna call on everybody. We're gonna call on
Yes.
everybody.
Everybody.
And let me tell you something. I got my phone back. But the way I got it back, even the police, they were like, "This never happens." Like they almost thought that we were lying when I went to them and I said, "Oh, we have the phone. The person is here." Like literally, we knew who stole it, and we drove up to that person's house. And it wasn't even me; it was a friend of mine who knew this person. And he said, "Okay, Audrey, you too." I was on my way to the center, but so I was far, but my friend was near. He was closer to the person's house, the thief. And so he said, "Audrey, since I'm closer, I'm gonna go." And when he arrived, he pulled up. This man was sitting with my phone in his hands in front of his house like nothing. So my friend went and he was like, "Give me that phone. I don't belong to you." He literally just snatched it away from him and out of
Wow.
his hand. And so after that, we went to the police to file a police report. And they were like, they were shocked because that like never happened. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's like the power of having your spiritual army is real. Is
Yeah.
real. It was crazy.
Yes, that's so true. I'm telling you, like having Arnold and Teeny there, and so rooted souls. Like I'm telling you, they are so
Mhm.
rooted. And then to be in the cultural center where Roots was screaming everywhere, right? Roots was everywhere in at the center. It was just It was just breathtaking. Even to wake
Yep.
up and then to see you guys up by the water, everything. Like, guys, if you haven't gone to Roatan, please go and make sure that you go to the culture center because it is a view and an experience in itself. And on top of that, Audrey parents are the bomb. You guys, your parents are the bomb. They're the best. I love them. Ellos son tío y tía for the rest of my life.
My dad was just asking me about when Tati's coming back. I'm like, Tati's my friend, okay? My mom was like, oh, we gotta go see her. We're in New York. I'm like, y'all just hijacking our friends now? Nah, but we really enjoy having company. That was fun. It was really
Yes. They took us on this boat ride. Oh my God. And it was Teeny, Arnold, myself, and some other friends. And we had such an experience. They know how to really give you the whole full experience. That hospitality is real. If you want to learn
nice.
how to serve your guests, how to take care of your guests, you need to see, you have to go visit. You have to go visit. You have to meet her
Yeah,
parents. You have to. They will
that
show
was that was so awesome.
you. Yeah.
I'm so happy. Yeah, and yeah, ended up going to dance punta in the drum circle. And you
Yeah.
did you jump in? I had to leave early, but how was that?
Yes, I did. The second round that we went, I danced, and I was like so nervous. I was like, but Arnie was there. Teeny was amazing with support. She's
Mhm.
very intuitive. Like I mean, like our energies was just like this. Like it's like we knew each other for like so many lives, not even only this life, like so many lives. She is a heart, and so Arnold was there cheering us on and showing his moves, teaching his moves, and just he is just such a giving soul. When I tell you guys, if you have not taken any classes with him, if you have not even been near him, please, please take the opportunity, make the time to be even near him. Your energy is gonna change because he's such a humble soul. Oh my God.
Definitely. Arnold is so giving. He actually stayed at the center he stayed with us for about a week, and he was training our folk dance group.
Mhm,
So at the center, we just started this Garifuna folk dance group.
mhm.
And Arnold, with all of his years of experience, he came through and he trained them. Let me tell you something. Our level of performance went from here to there
Wow.
with just a little, like, I think we did 4 or 5 practices because he was only there for about a week, and it increased their level of performance so much. So I'm so grateful because he gave us something that money cannot buy.
At
He
all.
opened up the eyes to our dancers about how we could add more grace to our stuff, and I'm so grateful for him. And then actually Teeny came back at the end of the summer.
Yeah.
She came back for about 2 weeks, and she just followed up where Arnold left off. And let me tell y'all something. If y'all looking for a legit folk dance group when you come to Roatan, hit up the Garifuna Cultural Center because I'm not being biased. I'm just, bigging up my group because they really deserve it. They really deserve it. And thanks to Arnold and to Teeny for starting that. You
Yeah, and
know,
Catherine, oh my
and
God.
Catherine too. Catherine, okay, from Wabafu Theater.
Mm.
Wow, she came and she brought the diva.
If
She
I
was
would have
like,
been there, if I would have been there, I would have collapsed. Because I love
okay.
her. Who knows how much I love her? I
as soon
adore
as as soon as Catherine steps, and this was unplanned. Catherine and her family came to Roatan on vacation, and they just, they visited the center, but no, it wasn't in the plan for there to be an impromptu practice with our group. So she was like, we here, call them and see if they come. Let's see how many people come from my group. And my group showed up, and her group was there, and they learned a routine in about an hour.
wow.
Yeah.
When she danced, guys, you guys, if you guys haven't seen this woman dance, please go to
Whew.
her Instagram. and watch her
Mm-hmm.
dance. Like you just can't help but to feel like the energy just like in your body just go to
Okay.
a whole nother level. I swear, Garifuna's got something. We
Okay.
just got something. She is
Okay.
very super powerful.
She is. She is. And one of the my summer, the highlight of my summer was for the first time in 5 years since starting the cultural center, we
Mhm.
received the most support ever from our own Garifuna people.
Yes.
The whole summer was full of Gari. Every week we had some Garifuna family come and visit, and every time they came, it like I got goosebumps. I felt like crying because it
Mhm.
felt like I don't know you in person. I don't know you personally, but I feel the vibes. Like I know we're connected, through our ancestors. It's so crazy, and that was just the most beautiful thing. Like I appreciate all our guests. But
Yeah.
when Garifuna people come, especially the Garifuna Americans who brought their children, it just did something to me to see these 7 and 8 year olds, 5 year olds grating coconut on the eggy, on the wooden grater, or them seeing all of the tools we have to make cassava bread, and they're like, "Wow, I never knew this, I never knew that." It just this summer for me, it really reconfirmed the purpose of the Garifuna Cultural Center.
Mhm.
Like any Garifuna person who wants to reconnect or is searching for who they are, like come to see us,
Yes.
it does something to you when you could trace back your roots or get some sense or knowledge of who you are culturally, it does something to you.
Yeah. And I also saw that I hope I don't mess up her name, but Demari, is that her name?
Damaris.
Demerits. Her and Ilbert also went there. I just saw,
Yes.
I was like, wow. And
The
I
love.
love them.
Yes, yes, the love it was real this summer, and I just, I really want to express my gratitude to all my fellow Garifuna people for showing up and showing out this summer. Y'all did the damn thing, and
Yeah,
keep bringing them kids back too because they need to know where they come from.
yeah. That was amazing. We even got to connect with Garifuna Duchess. Remember that
Yes.
interview
Ooh,
was
I
see
finished her book.
a book right there.
I got mine too. I finished that book in like 3 days, I believe. And I could have finished it in one day, but with kids and the business, like I ain't have no time. But that book, it was a page turner, definitely. Anyone who is curious about Garifuna spirituality, I think that Garifuna Duchess does she breaks it down on a practical level.
Yes.
Like it makes it easier for someone who's disconnected from the culture
Mhm.
to kind of understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those that are curious about this pillow, this is from the Garifuna market. I don't know if they have this pillow anymore, guys, but you guys
That's so
check
cool.
it. It's so cool. I love it. I show off. Like I have it in my house, and I have it all black. And then people ask me, "Oh, they, let's just say someone wants to ask me, what are you?" I'm like, "Oh, just look."
Like Vanna White.
Yeah.
Hey Rochelle. Rochelle says, "Welcome back." And Nora said, "Oh, it's epic. I love how swift the ancestors work." Hell yeah.
Oh my
Swift
God.
is definitely the word I would use to describe how they work.
Hi,
Definitely.
Laura.
For real. So I want to make an official announcement about our live stream and where we're taking it, Tati. So Tati and I have decided that this is going to be our last live stream together. So we just wanted to come here and say thank you for everyone for supporting us.
Yes.
And what we did is what this live stream did for us. It connected us with a lot of people. Me personally, I am working with some of the people who we interviewed.
Mhm.
So I feel like doing this live stream and connecting with other Garifuna people, it elevated me and Tati, and we're both going to work on separate projects to help to continue to empower and to connect within the Garifuna community.
Yes. Yes. So
Yeah.
this definitely have been a pleasure. Actually, Audrey and myself met this year. this year.
Yep.
And for us to connect in the level that we have connected, and to know that we are like we sisters for life,
For real.
the friendship will never ever end. Our project is always to serve our ancestors, to make sure that we represent ourselves well out in the world, and to make sure that you guys are also proud of us, because we speaking for all of us. We are the voices of our Garifuna community. So
Yes.
we want
Yeah.
to urge you guys to do what you have to do. If you need to connect with us and want to know how to collaborate, please do so. On my personal YouTube channel, I'm doing a lot more health and wellness things that you guys have me VIP. Garifuna, you guys have me VIP,
Yeah.
and people
Hmm.
invest a lot of money just to have me. You guys have me on Instagram. You ask me questions. You guys know I respond. I'll be quick to send you guys a link and be like, you gotta get you have Zoom time right now? Let's join.
Exactly.
So please don't
Yeah.
be shy.
I want to comment about you, about your service, Tati, because and this is what led us, or at least me personally, is what led me to all of the opportunities coming my way. Um, Tati really helped me to ground my energy as a creative, as an entrepreneur, and a mom and a wife. There's a lot of different hats that I have to wear. I'm not the only one in the world, but um, people always ask me, "How do you do it?" I got three kids under the age of 6 and all this responsibility. And my answer is you need to work here and you need to work here. And you need to always pray and ground yourself because they will give you everything that you need to do whatever it is that is meant for you to do. And Tati gave me some practical tools and exercises for me to do to keep myself grounded. And when I felt what you call that, I felt like my energy getting really low about a month ago, and I started going back to basics, going back to the routine that Tati gave me, along with my other personal routines to train my mind and my body and my spirit. And when I tell you that things started happening again, like a week later, phone calls, emails, bookings, because I became focused. So I really encourage people to reach out to Tati, or at least someone who you feel comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable with her, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but it's really important to work on your healing, on your brain, all of that before money, before your makeup, before your weave. Like, it's what's on the inside. And I just want to thank you so much, Tati, for teaching me, exercises that I can use till forever.
You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Honestly, we are nothing if we don't take care of this. No matter how much money you want, no matter how much success you want, if you do not take care of your body, you are not going nowhere. This is your vehicle, and this vehicle needs to be well taken care of. You know,
Yes.
um, mental state is very important, especially growing up in the Garifuna culture and seeing um different different types of understanding of spirituality really led me to have, I was called hyper, I was in the special ed system. I was told I wasn't going to even step foot in college, and I graduated with a bachelor's, I
Mhm.
was told so many things, but I think that what helped me get through was the faith that I had, and, connecting with I would say energies that I didn't really understand what they were
Mhm.
until I got
Mhm.
older, and I started hearing
Mhm.
ancestors and spirit guides and creator. I'm like, what's that? I will always talk to myself, but didn't know
Mhm.
that I was cultivating, So
Mhm.
my services are always to help us to understand our mental state is key to break to like evolving.
Yes, yes. I have some comments I want to read. So, Derry Joel. Oh, hey, Joel. He said, absolutely wonderful time with my daughter in Roatan. Visiting the center was the cherry on top. Thank you so much, Joel. His daughter she's so sassy. I really appreciate y'all coming. And thank you, Joel, for your donation to the Cultural Center as well. Hopefully you can come back next year with more of your family and we could link up. Nora Rochelle is sad. She's sad because and you can still reach us, Rochelle.
Yeah.
And Nora says, I always say I don't know how you handle it all, but baby Tatiana, I've been saying this, but I have to do some sessions with you because I have witnessed how powerful the healing work is.
It is.
That is,
It
yep,
is.
it is. It really is powerful. So, Tati, let tell everybody what are you going to be working on for the end of this year? It's the fourth quarter, right? The top of the fourth quarter, and what are you working on? How can people connect with you?
So yes, I'm still in the Bronx. I work at a body and brain center for health and wellness. We help you to develop your intuition. There, we also help you straighten your physical body, help you to also manage your emotional body. Okay. So what we're doing stretches, we're doing coordination, we do chakra healing, we do meditation. You going to experience meditation in a whole nother level. So if you think meditation is only this, you're going to be mind blown when you come. We also have like private sessions. I do. We could do the private sessions virtually, or we could do them in
Mhm.
person. So many people start with at least a minimum of five, and I love the number five because the number five is a vibration of transformation. So
Mhm.
that's usually like what I start with people. I said, let's do five sessions, and
Mhm.
then from there, you can do the packages with the classes and things like that. So I'm still going to be in the Bronx, and I'm still going to be offering my sessions or care for you guys. You guys could come
Mhm.
and try to do like consultations, like 15 minutes to 20 minutes consultation
Mhm.
with all your questions. And
Mhm.
I'm still going to
Mhm.
be doing like live streams. I do live streams on my YouTube channel with with a guy. His name is he's a numerologist. I study
Mhm.
numbers. So we do live, and we do live readings. So you guys are more than welcome to.
Mhm. Nice, nice. That's awesome. And as far as I'm concerned, guys, so I'm still here in Roatan, and of course, the high season is coming up in November. So I'm preparing the cultural center to receive a number of guests this winter. So, so if you guys have any friends or family who are visiting the island, please recommend them to come see us. Another thing that I'm focusing on is the preservation efforts at the cultural center. So we're starting with the folk dance group,
Mhm.
and I would, like I said, thank you, Joel, for his donations. We have a GoFundMe page. And
Yeah.
I'm going to put the link in the description box. We need your support at the cultural center to help us with the preservation efforts. So we got some new uniforms for the group. We need to buy some more instruments,
Mhm.
and later on, and we need money to pay for a teacher to come and teach the Garifuna language for young adults and adults.
Mm.
Okay, so this will be free classes to the community, and the members of our folk dance team is required for them to take it, because my goal at the end of the day is not just to have dancers and drummers, but to have cultural ambassadors,
Mm.
people who can actually talk about the culture, people who can be invited to speak on in forums and
Mhm.
at events. So we're more than just dancers and drummers. Our culture runs deep. So
Mhm.
taking it in little bites by introducing them to some history, and then we're going to go into language. So your support is it supports all of that, our preservation efforts. I have a link in the description box, and also I'm going to be starting a Roatan Empowerment Club. That's one of the projects that I'm starting now, which is
Yes.
we're going to start with a group of people to motivate them twice a week. We're going to be meeting up at the center and at other places on the island. I really feel like it's. I've been here for 10 years. For 10 years, y'all. So, I did a video specifically talking about reflecting on my 10-year anniversary since
Mhm.
moving to Roatan. So you can check it out on my channel. But anyway, part of my epiphany is that I see myself in the next 10 years giving back to my community in Roatan. So I'll definitely be Yep, working hard with that empowerment club. So you can
Yeah.
continue to follow my journey on my YouTube channel or on Facebook as well. And to support the Cultural Center, you can follow us at Garifuna Cultural Center on Facebook and also on Instagram.
Yay. Another, I will also add that we have the beautiful, beautiful, bright, big energy of Mila and Clubhouse.
Yes.
We have the
Yes,
Tatiana
Clubhouse. Another thing that's why we can't continue the live streams, y'all. It's not that we're not gonna work together, but so much has happened ever since. So talk about the Clubhouse, please.
Oh my God. So the clubhouse is it's called Garifuna Collective. So this is, it's not only for Garifuna people, right? But are invited. There we talk about culture, we talk about food, we talk about our lifestyle, mental health, spirituality, the list goes on and on. We have language there, you know. I like that we started to do at the end counting in Garifuna. I love it. I love it. So there you could connect, you could meet other entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs. There's another um there's something that also happens on Thursdays in that same platform. It's called Garifuna Magic, something like that.
Is
I
it
don't want to
ready for
push.
that girl magic?
I think that's what it's called. So on
Hashtag.
Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know about
Mm-hmm.
the other times, but I know that on that platform they talked about politics, and these are young, our youth. Okay, this is our youth,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they are sharing their understanding of what's happening, and they want to, you know, find some kind of solutions and bringing things
Mm-hmm.
together. Ifani is one that she created, I think, the name, and she is
Mm-hmm.
amazing. So if you guys are not following her, follow her. She has a voice from heaven. Okay,
Wow.
her voice
Wow.
is amazing.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, Norma said hi. She said she got to run, but she's gonna see the replay,
Okay.
and she said to keep her posted on the live readings.
Yeah. So I definitely need to keep in touch with Norma, because
Mhm.
I'm having a women's event literally in less than 2 weeks up
Wow.
in Arizona, and
Hmm.
I am going to be the representation for the wound care. You know, to show how
Oh.
to, yep, how to manage the matriz, how to take care of the matriz. Actually, right now there's a transitioning happening in my own personal life. You know,
Hmm.
I'm doing right now a 7 day vaginal steam preparation,
Hmm.
so just to purge what's
Hmm.
happening right now in my life. So with that, I'm going to share that same wisdom out in Sedona to the ladies that are going, they
Wow.
traveling with us out there. So
Wow. And so
Norma,
donuts powerful.
yes, I need they I kind of gave a little bit information about Norma, and about her products, what she does, and
Hmm.
how sincere she is with her products on how she makes it. So I think
Hmm.
I want to contact her if she could give me like some testers and some more business cards for, because I'm making like
Uh-huh.
goodie bags for everyone, for the,
Yeah.
and I'm good at goodie bags.
Wow. Nice.
I'm
Nice.
really good. I'm really good.
Nice. Wow. Anigi Ramirez, I love your vibes. Keep it going. Hashtag Belize. Hashtag Garifuna and proud. Thank you. So I think that's it for us, right? I don't know if there's any questions. You guys can put it in the comment box right now,
Mhm.
or leave your comments in the video. Rochelle says her products are amazing. Oh, talking about Norma with Botanica Natural. Yes. So I'm just so grateful for everybody who's been keeping up. This is not a goodbye. Like I said, keep up with us on our different platforms. Me
Yes.
personally, I'll be doing some more lives on my Instagram page. So make sure to follow me on Instagram, okay?
Yes, make sure you follow her, please. That's how we connected, you know. Like I was
Yeah.
like, I started with the Golden Garifuna healing, and then I was like scrolling, and then I saw her, and I'm like, she's so beautiful. And honestly, I just felt like
Thanks.
spirit was like, reach out to her right now. like it wasn't even the next day. It was like reach out to her right now, tell her that you need to connect with her, and we started talking that way. And then from that moment, she was the one that told me. Audrey was the one that said about live stream, let's do this, and I was like, let's do it. So it wasn't really no planning. It was like,
Mhm.
let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes in life you just gotta go with the flow, right?
exactly, exactly. So it's definitely been an honor to be in this platform with her and to share her energy, to feel her energy. Most importantly, her sincerity on trying to preserve the culture and trying to, have us stay connected with one another because there's no way we're rising if we're not collaborating with each other. So if you know someone that's doing the same thing that you're doing or similar, get connected. Connect with that person.
Yes. Yes.
Connect.
Definitely.
Connect.
Definitely. Definitely. Well, sis, I'll call you later.
All right.
And thank everybody. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in and keep up with us. This is not a goodbye. It's till next time. See you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, guys.